Hey! It's cold in the cold tub, but it feels pretty dang good because the Broncos beat the Bills 33-30. They're going to the AFC Championship game. He's Jake. I'm Nate. Let's get it. Woo! That's right, baby. It's in the cold tub. Broncos got the dub, the cold tub dub. I'm Nate Jackson. That's Jake Plummer, former starting quarterback with the Denver Broncos. And we're sitting in some pretty cool furniture here in the cold tub. These chairs are very comfortable, very well made, solid.
And good wood.
Solid wood.
You can feel, I feel comfortable in this chair. Where these came from?
Furniture Row.
Ah.
Yeah, Furniture Row. And we want to thank you, Furniture Row,
you.
for stocking us with this awesome furniture to sit on. Looks good, feels good, smells pretty good too, Jake. So thank you, Furniture Row, for hooking us up.
Yes, we also want to thank another sponsor of the Cold Tub, American Financing, and remind you homeowners that if you want to start 2026 stress-free, wipe out some debt, it's time to go and check it out. American Financing. The Fed's dropping the rates again.
They are
on the low fives.
Oh, good, man.
Right? Down like way lower than credit card charge.
Yeah.
It's time, if you're a borrower, to start saving an average of close to $800 a month.
Really? That's not for nothing, right there.
No, it's basically almost like a $10,000 raise.
Wow.
And you may even be able to wipe away 2 mortgage payments, which is pretty sweet. Also, closing no upfront fees, and closing in as quick as 10 days. So check it out. American Financing. Call 888-991-9788 or go to americanfinancing.net/cold tub. That's right. American Financing, Colorado's home for home loans.
Yeah. Thank you, American Financing. And, well, thank you to the Denver Broncos for quite a thrilling victory there. 33-30 versus the Bills. The Bills were favored to start off the week. Ended up Broncos were favored by 1.5, but when you're at home, that's supposed to be a 3-point favorite. So people thought the Bills were going to win because of a variety of reasons, maybe the playoff experience, but mostly because of Josh Allen. Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Bills, the NFL's MVP, reigning MVP, a pretty phenomenal quarterback.
Yep.
But it didn't really play out the way a lot of folks thought. The Broncos, who we talked about the minus turnover differential during the season, -3. Sean Payton made a point that, look, out of the last 25 Super Bowl winners, 24 of them had positive turnover differentials during the season. You can't win like that. And they made it a point of emphasis all week, and boy, did it work out like that, Jake. 5 turnovers for the Broncos defense, which was all over the field. And the Broncos did what they had to do. Overtime, 33-30, a very emotional game.
Yeah.
Had a lot of guys crying at the end there before they found out about Bo's broken ankle. I mean, you got guys from the Bills crying, disputing the call, the interception by J-Mack, which we're going to get into.
Yeah.
And there were some PI calls down the stretch. Quite a lot to chew on that game, Jake. What did you chew on most fervently?
Well, you speak favors. They're favored. This is football. It's playoffs. You got talking heads, you got lines, you got Vegas, you got all this BS. It comes down to ballers making plays. Listen, our quarterback went bow to toe with their quarterback. Bow to toe, he came out on top. Did he make all the plays? No. Did he make the big plays when it mattered? Yes. And that's what matters most, is Bo made the plays that mattered when he had the chance to make them. Guys stepped up. We had some huge plays, which we're going to get to. But bow to toe, he took it to Josh Allen. And Josh Allen, tip my hat to him. I feel really bad because that kid has been in the AFC Championship last couple of years. Seems to have a bad spell going for him in the playoffs. But all in all, with the defense giving up quite a bit of yardage, they created turnovers. And everybody, that's the story of the game. I've been talking story all year, right, Nate?
Yeah.
The stories are different. It's not going to be the same. Like dominate every single snap, and the defense you can't get a yard on this defense. Well, sometimes it happens. Game plans shift. Creative offensive coordinators do stuff that you're not ready for. And at times the Denver Bronco defense was giving up quite a few big plays, wasn't stopping the run. But when it mattered, they came up with big plays. When it was presented to them, they made the play, and then ultimately as a team came out with that victory. What a great game. all the way, we'll get to this till about the end there. I thought, there was kind of a ho-hum. Here we go, refs calling all these flags, throwing all these flags. But anyway, it was a great game.
We don't have to get to the end to talk about that. You don't believe that those were legitimate pass interference penalties on the Bills there late, or you just don't think they should have called them?
I just think they should have been consistent how they called the whole game. Because I saw Riley Moss grabbing and PI hitting early, and there was no flag. And I saw the Buffalo defenders, same thing. They let them play up until the last two throws. Then they throw the flag.
Well, the throw to Cortland, that was maybe a little more iffy, but it was also roughing the passer on the same exact play. So pick your choose.
Yeah,
it's a difference of 2 yards. And then the last one of Marvin Mims, the ball's underthrown. Marvin's trying to get his hands up, and he literally has his left arm pinned. And it is
PI,
a PI.
Yeah, it's PI. But it's like they've not called them all game, and then they call them at the end. For me, yeah, great. They've called them, and you have to. It's a PI. It was just a ho-hum kind of like lame. I want to see a guy catch the ball.
So you didn't think that was an exciting finish?
I just thought it was a lame finish, yeah.
That was a lame finish.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I think it sucks when the refs make the throw flags and the game's determined. And it was PI. So people will say, well, make up your mind, Jake. What do you want? I want to see plays made to win the game. Big Nuts Lutz came in and made a field goal.
Yeah, but there were Marvin Mims scores that touchdown to put him up, right?
Yeah.
That's a play that was made. J-Mack has that interception.
Yeah. RJ Harvey had a flat route, turned it into 12-yard gain. Yeah, there were some plays made. But it fizzled at the end with the flags coming out. That's just my opinion. And great win. They did it. Great job. But I think the fans even feel that, Wouldn't you rather see a play being made than the flag being thrown? Yeah, everybody would.
Yeah, but
everybody would. Except him.
No, of
he
course
wants a flag thrown. He wants to see a PI. It was PI. He talks about it. My whole thing was like, it was consistently not called early. They let them play on numerous occasions. There was contact. There were hands. It was hand fighting. And then they called it late.
That was egregious on Marvin Mims. You cannot pin his arm down and hold it like this. There's a difference between the little hand fighting.
Yeah, it was PI. So were the other ones earlier. They were PI too, but they didn't call
the one
them
on
in.
Riley.
So
they
to
got
me,
lucky
it's like,
on that one.
What is it? Is it PI or is it not PI?
It is.
Yeah,
PI.
it's PI at the end of the game. So
okay,
but not in the third quarter or second quarter. So that's just my whole thing. Is like the inconsistency.
Well,
but otherwise, it just was a great football game that fizzled at the end for me.
Can you talk a little bit about
and then it really fizzled when news came out about Bo's ankle. Then it was just like, yeah, nope, nothing happened here.
Yeah. Before we're going to watch the film of the whole game, but can we watch that play of Bo breaking his ankle here at the end there? We got it's an overtime. We're trying to set it up or actually get in field goal range there.
It's hard to tell. Like, here's the deal. Like, this is a bad call to me. I think this is a horrible call. I mean, why are you rolling your quarterback left from the 36-yard line? You're in field goal range basically, and there's a downhill running lane to the right. Just hand the ball off to the running back.
Well, the running back
run. Are you in to start that running back? They're
running
meant
backs
to run.
didn't get any carries in this game. They got 10 total carries. Bo Nix was the leading rusher. For whatever reason, it is not a priority of Sean Payton, the play caller, to hand the ball to the running back.
We all like to prognosticate, though. What about this? He goes 3-yard negative.
Yeah.
What the hell? Run the ball.
Yeah.
Run it downhill with your running back. No, I'm not going to, of course, Bo wouldn't break his ankle if they didn't run this play, and it sucks. It felt really horrible to hear that news. I was extremely bummed out for Bo, the kid who's balled out all year, and now he can't go and finish out what he started and what he's done. It just really sucks. But all that aside, you got to get over that. Injuries happen in the NFL. Injuries always happen in the NFL. That's just but I just don't really care for that play call at that time when you're in field goal range and you sprint your QB to the left behind the line of scrimmage. It just seemed like at the moment, I was like, that's an interesting call. What the hell? Didn't know that's where he broke his ankle till later. But bummer deal. And that his ankle could have been messed up early in the game too. And then just throughout the game, the pounding, and then a guy lands on it and it breaks. You never know. You don't say that's right where it happened. But anyway, tough break for the Broncos, literally.
Yeah, tough break literally for the Broncos. And the very next play, we're going to go over the film, but the very next play was that deep ball to Marvin where he might have underthrown it a little bit because he couldn't plant.
His foot hurt.
He couldn't plant on that.
His right foot.
Yeah, I think it's his right.
Yeah, because when he threw it, it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Bo rarely underthrows the ball.
And he never does the little loopies like that.
Yeah, and it was like, dang. But then now that we knew his ankle was broken, it makes sense that he underthrew that ball, couldn't get it. He went to plant. Even after the game, you saw his face. He wasn't very excited.
No, he wasn't.
He was, of course, you put your team in position to go win one more game and be in the Super Bowl, but he wants to be in it. And you could tell he was sad, kind of bummed out.
Well, let's get into this film long before the break and when everything was exciting and Bo was still healthy. The game started off and, a really good opportunity for the Broncos slipped away on that first drive with L.J. Humphrey. Now, before we excoriate him for this drop, he might have got lost in the sun there.
No, that's lazy right there.
Yeah.
Straight up. Ask 100 receivers in the NFL that ever played. 98 of them would say that's lazy. You're waiting for the ball. You're waiting for the ball. You're not going out and get it with your hands. There's no sense of urgency. And then we saw a play a few weeks back. Cortland Sutton ran almost a similar route, and he went up and got it.
Yeah.
In the sunshine. Sun is not an excuse. This was just, oh, look, I got this. I'm gonna let it come in here all cool, nonchalant. Nah, man, he did it. Later in the game, he waited in the end zone for a catch too, and like waiting on the ball in the NFL is a recipe for bad plays like this.
Oh yeah,
go grab it with your hands.
Go do it.
That's what you have hands for.
Among
if
other
you
things,
can't make this catch, little Jordan Humphreys, put on a 20 number and go play DB next year. This is a catch that you should make. 100%, right?
Nobody disagrees with
that.
And
I think, hey, he's a great receiver, good player, making big plays, stepping up. But that's just lazy.
Also, Pat Bryant gets hurt on the first drive.
Yeah,
Troy Franklin gets hurt in the first quarter, and L.J. Humphrey and Marvin Mims and Cortland Sutton were your only healthy receivers and played the entire freaking game. And no, I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just giving some context to what ended up happening.
Yeah,
certainly this is a play he wants back, but it kind of sets up a sort of a feeling about trying to make up for it. Making plays down the line, laying it on the line. He's playing special teams as well.
Yeah, you got to get over it.
But that play right there. So the sun, as a receiver, if you look back and you can't see the ball because the sun is in your eyes, that means the ball is in the sun, and so you catch the sun. That's what you do.
Yeah,
you put your hands around the sun and make it, so it's going to hit you right in the middle there, and you catch the freaking sun.
That's why they wear those gloves that have a little bit of a temperature set in case you catch the sun, it doesn't burn you.
Right. And the way he did it, I mean, if you are going to trap it like that, you got to put a backstop there.
But it wasn't even like he let it. He like even went even lower. It's kind of like those outfielders that would catch the ball down here. Like, look at me, I'm cool. Go get it. Just go get it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You mentioned all the injuries to the receivers. This team's played through injuries all year.
Mm-hmm.
And now our heads are rolling. And, oh, no, Bo's where Stidham is a backup. He could have. I'm excited right now. I think this is an awesome opportunity to watch this team get coached and to see how these players respond to something that no team wants to go through at this point in the year to lose your quarterback. You don't want to lose your starting quarterback ever.
Yeah.
First game, 8th game, 10th game, whatever it is. But we've been having guys go down. 2 great receivers that have made plays all year go down.
Yeah.
We didn't lose a beat. They kept throwing the ball, making plays. So for me, as an optimist, as a player, as a guy, if I was on this team, not outside of the building, but in the building, hey, let's go. Stidham, this is your chance. Let's go, kid. You're ready.
Yeah, and we're going to get into Stidham, but he's a different style of quarterback, and I would argue that he's a style of quarterback that Sean Payton actually prefers to coach because he's more of a traditional pocket quarterback who's going to hit his progressions in a more predictable way for Sean Payton. We'll see what happens. But he throws a nice ball. He played really well in the preseason. He has starting experience, and so I think this team's going to be fine with Jarrett Stidham.
Is the game going to be too big for him?
I don't believe so.
Is it not going to be too? Is it not going to be too big for him?
It could be.
I mean, it's big. It's a big game.
Okay.
Yeah, it was going to be too big for him. He's waited his whole life for this opportunity. Here it is.
Yeah.
He's ready.
I mean, ready, emotionally, ready, spiritually.
He'll get all the reps this week.
He'll get all the reps this week, but there is something to be said about sitting and waiting the whole season. And
just get the cadence down so you sound like Bo and go out there and don't try to be Bo, just be you.
Yeah.
Be steady.
Be steady, man. All right, moving on. Okay, one of the 5 turnovers that the Buffalo Bills coughed up. This one Oh, Alex Singleton
it.
comes out
Great
of nowhere.
play.
This was a huge play, and the Broncos really needed it. The
Yes.
Bills were up 7-3 and were just kind of running at will at that point.
Gashed.
The play before that was like a 30-yard scamper by the Holy One, Josh Allen, and then Alex Singleton comes up and says, "Swing!"
Put that helmet right on the ball.
Hufanga jumps right on it. You know, there's an instinct to jumping on the ball too that some guys don't have.
Of course.
But when you see it there, you jump out. You don't want to put your arms out and get your head and shoulder snapped off, because that happened to me.
You jump on it like it's a grenade, and you're saving your battalion from getting blown to pieces, and you're going to get blown up. Look at that. Take it. Boom. Hufanga with the recovery. Great play here. Singleton's a baller. I mean, he keeps stepping up. What a great leader on defense. And, our defense got kind of torn up a little bit, but they just kept fighting and kept playing hard. That's what matters most.
Making those big plays when they mattered most.
At this point in the year, you're playing good teams.
It's
not like the Buffalo Bills were a shoddy offense.
No.
Like, our defense is good.
Yes.
They were good enough, and they got it done when we needed.
Exactly.
They
and the offense also scored enough points.
That's what matters.
It's a true team game.
Yes.
A true team that finds ways to win as a team. And nothing.
As I heard, battle tested.
Okay.
I mean, Romo even had battle tested. That's a huge battle tested.
Yeah.
I want a shirt that says I'm battle tested, because that means the world. It means you've been battle tested.
We can get you that shirt.
Battle tested.
Nothing is a bigger kind of indicator of the team nature of this particular team and the selflessness than this next touchdown to our boy, Wyoming's finest.
Crumb,
Frank Crumb, the big boy getting in the end zone.
I love it. We've got a spotting. We got a Crumb spotting.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that big Crumb.
And look at how excited everybody is.
It's like a pizza crust fell on the floor. His Crumb. That's a big Crumb right there. Gotta love this. What an athlete. See, he caught the ball with his hands.
He did.
Little Jordan Humphreys could get it.
Tucks it away, puts two hands on it. Look at the instincts
right there. That was sick. Listen, we've already said what we could say about Crumb. We like him.
He's blocked the kick this year. He comes in. He's a swing tackle.
Huge.
He's eligible. He catches this touchdown. The first touchdown of the day.
I love it. And the first touchdown by an old lineman in a long time.
Throw up that Crumb TD stat, would you? Yeah. Since our boy Cooper Carlisle.
Big Coop. I love it. Coop was one of the funniest cats I've ever been around.
Wow.
Great football player. Him, Ben Hamilton, Tommy Nalen, Matt Lepsis, George Foster. We had some good linemen back in the day, but Cooper Carlisle. And we got, look at this. Where are we playing? A baseball field? What the hell is that?
San Diego.
They wouldn't do that now to these football players.
Wow.
There's Cooper Carlisle. Does a great job setting it up and then leaking out in the flat.
Not a big celebration, though.
No.
Look at the young
I think he would have
there.
got fined by the lineman if he celebrated too much. That's the kind of guys they were. But
you favoring your shoulder a little bit there?
I think that's you know what? I think I might have blown my shoulder out in this game, actually, because of that infield. That field was hard. But anyway, good little job here by him. And this is the last time an old lineman caught a touchdown. As we saw Garrett Bowles give great effort this year on an attempt to do this. But gotta love Crumb coming up big and getting a touchdown. What a highlight for this young man. Like, it's going to be fun to see when he actually steps up and gets to be a guy on the line playing, because he's doing everything that you should. And you got to love little Crumb. I'm going to look for Crumb next week. Spot him and say, there he is.
Yeah, the breadcrumbs.
I like seeing his hair on the sideline, and I love seeing him on the field.
He's a badass.
He just makes things happen.
All right, moving on along. We got Bo rolling right here. We wanted to watch this play because, some of Poe's tendencies here, I mean, he was kind of throwing some balls that were a little dangerous. This one's one of them.
Danger.
What are you doing there?
It's just, I mean, he's so smart with the ball. He's been great with it all year, throwing it out of bounds. And, I don't know why he's pushing here at this point. It's kind of an interesting play by him, unlike Bo, to, maybe just tuck it, go get, field goal range, know where the target is for field goal range. Every fan in America watching the game knows. And so, but throw it back behind your body when you're rolling and throwing back against the grain is a recipe for disaster in the NFL. You will get away with it, but you will get burned bad by it if you keep this up. And he did it a couple times in the game. This is the point that Coobs would always make. Kubiak, when we boot or when we roll you, don't force it. If it's there, take it. If not, throw it away. Or throw it away, number one. If you can get back to the line of scrimmage, great. If you can get positive yards running, awesome, but do not put the ball at risk just like that. So that's something that Bo, I mean, in the heat of the moment, you pull the trigger. Sometimes you wish you could have it back. That one is one that he got lucky that it wasn't a pick.
You know what they say? If you throw it away, then you live to fight another day.
Yes, that's true.
Battle tested.
Battle tested.
All right. Hey, our boy LJ Humphrey didn't let it get him down. Yeah, he had a drop, but he came back in a crucial moment and scored the Broncos' second touchdown of the day on a very nicely designed play where little Jordan Humphrey came all the way across the field. Yeah, still kind of caught it in his basket there. But look at that young man getting to celebrate a touchdown against the battle-tested Buffalo Bills in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is what happens when a receiver drops the ball. You never get down on him. You're like, hey, especially when you don't have anybody else there. The guys are injured. And he came back and Bo took quite a shot there. But again, look at him waiting for it, like a good DB might.
Yeah.
Patrick Surtain knocks that ball away,
But to Lil Jordan's credit, a lot of times you want to do late hands, especially that one in the sun when you got a guy on you, because if he sees you do that, he's going to put his hand up. So there's a little deception, at least the philosophy there. They're trying to not tip it off that they're about to, catch the ball.
Not to take anything away from him coming back after dropping the ball and basically having the exact same ball. Not the exact same ball. There's no sunshine and all that, but the same thing. He gets a chance in the end zone to have another touchdown. Good job just being resilient and being battle-tested. Battle-tested. Good job. Great play call here, too. I love that they brought him down like he's running on a cross to set him up to take it back.
Yeah.
Again, that's just game planning and a coach up top seeing that and making the right call. And that's where I feel like this is exciting to see this coaching staff. We're going to get to see who stays on this coaching staff and who goes, because when you bring in a backup at this moment in the season, it's going to be key to put him in position to succeed. Call some plays like that where you're setting it up right. That's an easy play right there. I mean, no, it's not easy, but for a quarterback like Bo, and if I was in that situation, I mean, that's just a toss and a catch because we're battle tested by then.
Yeah.
And so, good play, good call, great setup. Way to go, little Jordan Humphreys.
Yeah, you got a PHI, PTS. Put him in position to succeed. Everyone knows that acronym. All right, moving along. We're at Josh Allen, right there, NFL's MVP, coming in to empower field, and everyone thought he was going to put on the cape and turn into a superhero. Instead, he put on something. He put on an apron. And gave it away.
And
this one was insane because the Broncos had just gone on this awesome 2-minute drill. By the way, they did a great 2-minute drill in the first half, great 2-minute drill in the second.
Yep.
Bo leads them on touchdown drives in both of those 2-minute drills. And then this one, a gift that ended up being the difference in the game. Josh Allen uncharacteristically carrying it like a loaf of rye bread, or maybe it was whole wheat. I don't know. But whatever it was, he put it on the carpet. And the opportunistic Broncos jumped on it and were able to kick a field goal to go into the half up 10.
Yeah, this is 101 as a quarterback. You run with the ball like that sometimes because you're a thrower, but at some point, you got to put that ball away. And then we saw their O-lineman come in and not do a good job of getting on the ball, like Hufanga did earlier. But yeah, this was a really like, whoa, what the hell's going on? And you're thinking that Buffalo may go down and get some points. In a game that came down to overtime and a field goal made. This was a huge turn of events for the Broncos to go in with such huge momentum and a great shift and swing to end the first half. This game had a ton of fun, exciting things, and this was one of them. Great hustle by Benito here. I mean, you're blocked up. You just do not give up, and that's what I love about this defense.
Yeah.
They're battle-tested. And they get after it. They run to the ball. They hustle to the ball. They don't give up. Whether they're getting gashed or not, they're still going to play their asses off. And that's a great example of a guy getting blocked, getting stonewalled at the line. But look, he doesn't give up. Chases him down. Josh didn't know he was there.
No. That shows what an athlete Nick Benito is, because Josh Allen can run.
Yes.
He's fast. Funny thing is, like, I didn't see that play because, with 15, 20 seconds left, I go upstairs. I go to upstairs in halftime. I'm down on the field for most of the game, but then like halftime, I go upstairs and eat, right? And it was like, they scored. They're going to kneel or whatever they're going to do. I'm going to beat the little crowd that goes up in this elevator that I go up in. And I missed that. I missed that whole sequence.
That's okay.
It is okay.
It's all right.
It's all right.
We saw it right here.
Yeah.
And things happen. Sometimes you need to go eat.
Yeah, I think I went and got some hot chocolate or something. It was pretty cold.
It was cold at the game. But that was a great way to end the first half.
Great way to end the first half. Up 10 at halftime against the Buffalo Bills. Who would have thought that was going to happen? It did. The Broncos came out in the second half.
They weren't favored, man. That's crazy. They weren't favored to win, and here they are leading at halftime.
But they might not have been favored by Vegas, but you know what? They were favored by the football gods.
Yes, they were. Hell yeah, they were.
Although that can be disputed when you're talking about the injury suffered to one Bo Nix. But let's move along into the second half.
Strip sack.
Yeah, we got another fumble here.
Bonito.
Josh Allen and Nick Bonito coming off the edge. Bang!
Oh, Skloop.
And
that
then,
one sucks when you're a quarterback. You think, oh, my guy's doing his job, and that's just the bell.
This defense continuing to put the offense in a great position.
Is that Roach?
Yeah, that is Roach.
He always trying to scoop and score. I like that.
Yeah.
Although
Malcolm Roach
secure that fumble.
Such a big part of this team. Another guy who was emotional after the game. I mean, this brought out a lot of the emotions in guys. It shows you how much they care, how much they left it on the line, how much they put into this stuff. Their body taking it to the absolute brink, 10 toes on the edge, and eventually something snaps, something breaks, or something breaks within you. I mean, a lot of these guys, they put so much into this, and their life's journey is about fulfilling their destiny on a football field. As tried as that might sound for some of you, that's what these guys are all about. And to have it come together like that, the joy on their face and the release there, these Broncos put up quite a performance yesterday. But it wasn't over yet. The Buffalo Bills actually responded to that kind of adversity and made it a pretty good game here. But where are we at here? Yeah, we don't need to see Bo's interception. It was a bad throw. I guess he didn't see that defensive lineman. That kind of stuff happens. But that dude just went sleep and just snagged it there.
Yeah, he stood this down too. Bo got into a little bit of looking at his receivers this game. A few blocked, batted down passes. Got away with a couple. This one he didn't get away with. But, you can't take your eyes there too soon.
Yeah.
These defensive linemen, they're athletes. They know they're reading your eyes. They're waiting for you. And Bo can – work on this over the offseason now. I almost said work on it this week, but he's got a broken ankle.
Yeah, he's having surgery on that broken ankle tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tuesday. So speedy recovery to Bo.
Yes.
And we already watched that play where he got hurt. Let's move along.
And Bo, you know what, Bo? Thanks for getting us here right now, because you played you've had a hell of a season, and man, what he's going through right now, would suck. That would just absolutely suck. Losing in the AFC Championship game sucked, but at least I got to get there and play. I was injured too, hurting, but you got to get there and play. And now he doesn't even get a chance to play. I feel for him.
Yeah. Your human body is not meant for this sport. You push it far enough, eventually something's going to snap, something's going to break. To all of them, to every single guy out there, at some point, something is going to snap. The question is when. You don't know when. You go 100% every play and hope that it ain't going to happen. It eventually does. You hope that it doesn't happen in a moment like that. So I echo what Jake says. Hell of a season, Bo. You got us to this point. We'll take it from here. Stiddy's going to take it from here. Yep. And everybody's going to pick up where you left off. All right, let's move along here. Josh Allen throwing kind of a moon ball here. Not a moon ball, but easy. I mean, I was down there on the sideline. I was like, that's a bad throw. He kind of hung it up there for the safety to run underneath it. And PJ Locke made a nice break on it and played it like a center fielder. Just kind of tracked that ball and went and got. Well,
you could see Locke from the start of this play when he's reading. He's watching Allen's head.
Yeah,
and Allen's just staring at him the whole entire time. So this is really, an opportunity to show you what happens. Bo also intercepted with his head going too soon. Same thing here with Josh. There's something to be said about the QBs that use their eyes and use their head. But then again, he that backside safety, you're not wanting to see. You're not hoping someone ran a route to take him out of there. But great job by Locke. Locke had a great game, man. He played really big.
Yeah, he did.
Came up with some big plays. Fought through some injuries. I saw him limping around.
He was banged up last week. He had to leave the game.
Even got to tip my hat to Key, who made some huge plays on special teams again.
Yep.
And even the punter, even though I was really mad at him.
Crawshaw.
God damn it. He short field and he punts it onto the 18 pooch. Yeah. Come on, man. You're a draft pick punter.
Yeah.
Put it on the 2.
Yeah.
And then he's in the 45 other side of the field and he blasts it through the end zone. It's like, yo, bro, come on. You got a gauge on this thing? What are you doing here? Are you practicing much? But then at the end of the game, he did pop it down and it went out at the 7-yard line.
That's
which
right.
was a crucial time of the game. So he did step up when it mattered most. But come on, special teams.
He's a rookie and he's getting better.
I don't care. He's a draft pick.
That's right.
You're a drafted punter and you've been a punter your whole life. Do your job.
And he's an Australian punter.
Do your job.
All right. Straight away.
Mate.
All right. We talked about those pass interference penalties, the calls, the no calls. Here's one that could have been called, that should have been called on our very own Riley Moss, but wasn't.
Yeah, I was happy to see them let it go. They made the refs were consistent. They kind of said let these plays go. Now, part of this, I believe, because the ball lands out of bounds too. I mean, there used to be a thing the refs would, it was over his head, uncatchable ball, so you could get away with a PI once in a while. But yeah, Moss got away with one here. He didn't grab though. He didn't actually grab Jersey. He just had his hand on his arm. So they let some of this go, and I like that.
Look, as a receiver, you need your arms and your hands to go up. I don't care if you're bodying me up. I don't care if we are doing hand fighting. But if at the moment of truth, when I go to put my hands up to catch the ball and you pin an arm and hold it down and I can't do that, that's fucking PI every time. And so, yes, they were not consistent calling it. They didn't call this one. They did call the two against the Bills, but those were correct calls against the Bills.
FPI.
It was PI.
FPI. You said the F word before.
Right. I did say the F word.
It's FPI.
Because guys like you, Jake, are like, let him play. You call it, dude. Let him play. You just playing. They're playing.
No,
dude, let him play.
No, you see now here's a coach on the other sideline getting all pissed off because it's not, and then they call it for them, and they're like, "Ha, good." They called it for us. It shows the fans, like the fans don't know what PI is. And then you get these idiot fans that are screaming at every ball that's incomplete, and a DB that jumps up and goes, "Wah!" Meanwhile he grabbed his arm, and like, you didn't cover him well. You got away with a PI. So, yeah, it's like, how do you clean this up? I don't know. There's human error. But when you let it go and you let them play, it's same like in basketball. When you let them get rough under the basket, and then all of a sudden at the end of the game, you're calling all these penalties.
Well, I think
you got to let them play or not. Okay. But at the end of the game, that was PI. Great call.
I think it's a worse way to end the game if you don't call that.
Yeah, I know, but it sucks to end the game on flags. Okay. It's just not fun.
Then don't grab his arm when he tries to catch the ball.
Yep.
Hey, who are you blaming?
Throw the ball deep. Lead him.
He got a broken ankle.
So what? Leave him. Get out of the game if you got a broken ankle.
All right, moving along to the biggest play in the game, I would say. Josh Allen launches it downfield to an open receiver. Underthrew him a little bit. J-Mack comes up with a huge interception. I see the Buffalo Bills fans. I see folks saying that it was a catch. To me, it wasn't a catch. He didn't have the ball secured. It wasn't secured. It was moving in his chest. And that dude right there, J-Mack, the opportunistic baller there, just took it. Took it from ball. He didn't have – and obviously we've talked about what the rule is. You have to maintain possession through the catch. If you hit the ground, you have to hold on to it as you hit the ground. He didn't make a football move. He was falling, and he never had control of that ball right there. J-Mack snatched it out. That's a interception 10 times out of 10, my opinion.
Yeah, great play here. I mean, I was like, oh, no, they're running that like they did last week. And underthrown ball, McMillian being right in the place, right at the right time. He's there. He's making it tough. Cook's been playing well, too. Brandon Cooks has been having some big-time plays. This was huge. And, Ty goes to the receiver if they both are holding on to it at the end, fighting it. Ty goes to Cooks.
Absolutely.
But it didn't. He ripped
never
it
had
out.
Possession.
And they didn't even hardly review this. This was quick decision, which means to me this is interception. There's no doubt. Like, disgruntled fans or not.
Yeah.
Read the rule book. This is an interception. Great play.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks just never had it.
Yep.
Never really had it. And that was overtime. That would have been the ball game there. Both teams had already had their possessions. They probably center it up and go for a field goal right away, maybe run a few plays trying to gain a few yards, but that would have put them on the 20-yard line there. And for Matt Prater, that would have been a chip shot.
Dang, he landed right on his head, too.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. Insult to injury. Huge play by J-Mack there. Okay, the Broncos get the ball back, and they're driving. This is the game-winning drive, and R.J. Harvey with a pretty a second
this
and 7.
This is offensive play of the game. Said, no. Look at this, man. Here's a kid who wants it. We see this once in a while from this Broncos team, some yak, and this is the kid who's usually doing it, but great job, man. This is what a huge shift here because it went from being a 3-yard gain tackle out of bounds, and now you're putting your team on the other side of the field, make a couple plays, and you're in field goal range to win this in overtime when the next score wins. So Great job, Harvey. Waiting for your moment to shine, and here you go, man. You step up huge for us right here.
Look at that. Low to the ground, low center of gravity. He's real shifty, very strong in his legs. All right, let's move on, David, to the next play. What is this? A Humphrey no call? Is that what that is? No call PI? Oh. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really need the call there. I think they're fighting on it. Oh, well, he kind of was hugging him though. I mean, again, but he got his hand up. That's the thing.
Got his hand up.
Yeah, he looked and got his hand up. I don't really mind that so much. But he is actually
got him by the shoulder pad.
But he let it go when the ball came, and he didn't impede his arm from going up.
Man, this should have been a flag too.
Okay, but
throw the flag. If you're going to throw the flag every time, not just late in the game. That's my point.
Well, but these contested catches, you have to be discerning and figure out what is the bigger. Like, there are always going to be a little bit of contact, right? There's always going to be guys close to each. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's when you won't let him pull his arm up. When you're not even trying to go get it yourself.
You got his arm. And you got his arm pinned,
and he's got to get his hands up. I can't get my hand up. That's when it's a problem.
True. Good point, Nate.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Jake.
Battle tested.
Battle tested. All right, but we did get a call on the couple plays later. The play after Bo. Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Here it is.
Wow.
They decided to start throwing him. Hold on. From headquarters. This is the Broncos. Start throwing the flag. And then they started throwing the flag.
Oh, that was on Cortland.
Yep, that was on Cortland.
Yeah.
Well, again, I was surprised.
But there's also a roughing the passer here. Boom. Why do you do that?
Because he's Bosa, and he's a Bosa.
Yeah, well, that was stupid.
So he saw Bo Nix, Bo saw Bo.
Yeah, I don't really think that was that very egregious.
This is when it happened. Like, that should have been let go. I don't think that should have been called.
I agree with that.
This is just
Cortland usually makes those catches. Yeah. Cortland seemed a little bit off.
I did love that they're getting aggressive though this late in the game, and they needed it. They went downfield. They didn't just run center and leave your kicker with a 52-yard field goal. Big Nuts Clutch Lutz is good, but let's give him a chance to even be more secure with a shorter field goal.
BNL, that's what they call him. Big Nuts Lutz.
BNLK. Big BNLC. Big Nuts Lutz. Clutch.
Oh, Clutch Lutz. Clutch Nuts Lutz.
Nuts.
CNL, dude. Clutch Nuts Lutz.
He needs to get some peanuts, some salted or candy coated peanuts, and come out with his own peanut brand. Big Nuts Lutz. Clutch Nuts. Yeah. Clutch Nuts Lutz.
Yeah, Clutch Nuts Lutz.
Lutz's Clutch Nuts.
Lutz's Clutch Nuts, dude. I like to clutch my
nuts.
Feels
good. Nuts. Lutz's Nuts Clutch.
And then he kicks a can of the nuts through the things.
Yeah. That'd be perfect.
It's good.
Or just kicks a big peanut.
They're good.
Whatever the nut it is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, let's kick a game-winning field goal, Will, and in the Super Bowl, and then we can talk about that endorsement.
True.
All right. So
here goes.
Here is that one.
Oh, and if he
he had him.
It's a walk-off if he throws it.
Exactly.
Yeah, tough.
But he had a broken bone in his foot at the time, or his ankle, or whichever bone that is. Marvin Mims. I just want to give a moment to props to Marvin Mims, probably the biggest playmaker on this team. A guy who's had to kind of languish on the sideline offensively all year, waiting for Sean Payton to figure out how to use him on offense, getting frustrated. He's an all-pro returner. That's his role, but that should be his role too. A guy who makes plays for you every single day when you need him the most. He did it last year. He's going to do it this year. They're down to just a couple healthy receivers now. And
here he is getting hurt early. You know? We're afraid he's maybe not in the game anymore, and he comes up huge.
8 targets, 8 catches for Marvin Mims in this game.
That's big.
The leading receiver, not a mystery to me that they were able to be productive when they threw him the ball. Is he – I don't know why he's not involved in the offense the way that Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant is. Maybe it's blocking. Maybe it's the route tree, his smoothness when he's coming in and out of his breaks, maybe not as good as Troy Franklin, but he has an instinct to make plays when they matter the most. He catches the ball. He knows how to make guys miss, and he's just a gamer.
And he's all pro.
Yeah,
he's an all pro in a part of the game that's really important.
Yeah.
Therefore, wouldn't you think he could maybe be all pro in other ways too?
Yeah.
I mean, he stepped up just a couple days ago. He showed us his value, especially with the injuries to the other receivers. And
a couple days ago, when was there a time he stepped up other than
he stepped up a couple days ago at receiver.
Oh, when someone was hurt?
Yeah, in the game 2 days ago.
That was that was 2 days ago. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, Nate. Nate got his uniform, his all Brian.
Hey, come on, man.
Where you been?
I guess
Nate?
it was 2 days ago now.
Yeah.
I'm used to coming in the day after.
Today's Monday.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess I'm just still riding high, Jake. I'm riding high, but we also have to temper our enthusiasm because we got
golly.
Yeah.
So listen, let's. I'm going to speak on this a little bit because like a team loses their starter who's done so much for him. There's this backup coming in. Of course, he's got a rapport with his team. He's got to. You're the backup.
Jarrett Stidham.
You're kind of heard once in a while. You're seen, but you're really not like the guy. You're just back here being prepared every week, ready, always studying, always there. No matter what, you have to be ready. Now he gets to come in. Do we change anything? No.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing changes. This now kid has to come in, have the same cadence as Bo. He's got to come with the confidence the Bo has. He's got to come in and do everything. He's going to get reps. Now is when the coaches can really experience and experiment with what they can do with him. I think he's got some skills. Like you said, he's more of a pocket passer, but he does have the ability to get out and throw on the run, as we saw some clips. We'll see some here preseason. He makes some very accurate throws, delivers the ball on time. You know, I hate to say this, but we may be better from the pocket doing some like normal running, like throwing, passing game stuff.
Progression stuff.
Yeah, with
intermediate throws.
Than with Bo, who's still learning this. But we got a guy, he's mobile. This isn't like some stand in the pocket, non-mobile quarterback. He ain't afraid to go get hit. So I think that this is a entire team. They're going to raise their game no matter what, if Bo was still healthy or not, because this is it, guys. No one needs to go be like superhero and do anything better than they've ever done it in their life. It's still football. It's still execution. It's beat the man across from you. But now everybody just, hey, if we can have everybody just kind of raise their game just a teeny bit, just a teeny bit, and give Stiddy the best opportunity to perform, I don't think this team loses a beat.
Yeah, and Sean Payton, I think, prefers Jarrett Stidham's style of football, style of being a quarterback. I think it's more comparable to Drew Brees and the pocket passers he's coached in the past. Bo Nix has a kind of a wild card streak to him where you don't know what he's going to do. He gets out of the pocket, makes stuff happen. I think that's eminently frustrating for certain coaches. Sean Payton is one of those coaches who wants to see it look a certain way. Jarrett Stidham is more that guy. And so Sean Payton, I think, is probably excited for the challenge.
Yeah,
he mentioned it like, hey, you're going to see. Just wait,
Yeah, this kid, I think this kid's got some skills, big time skills. And this is a coaching staff that has prepared us all year for injuries. I mean, there's been guys stepping up at almost all these great big positions. Remember, Surtain went out.
Yeah.
And we had
Chris Abrams drain in there.
Stepped up.
Yeah.
Your starting center goes out. Forsythe steps up.
Yeah.
You got guys stepping up. Here's another opportunity for a guy to step up. I'm excited. I think that Stiddy's going to go roll. Oh God, thank God this game's at home, because on the road, you wouldn't have road or home, away, whatever it is. The game doesn't matter where we're playing it. Not at all. This is a biggest game of all these guys' lives. And for Stiddy, this is a huge opportunity, a great chance to come in and take this team and finish what Bo started.
Yep, and you imagine just kind of the process for Stiddy. He believes he should be a starting quarterback in the NFL. He played under Tom Brady in New England. He was in Vegas with Josh McDaniels and ends up coming here because Sean Payton really liked him. Was wanting to compete for the starting job and believed that he deserved it or should be given that opportunity. Obviously, he takes a backseat to Bo, the youngin who won that starting job fair and square. He's got to sit all year on the bench, and now all of a sudden he's starting in the AFC Championship game, one win away from taking his team to the Super Bowl, a team that wants to do it for Bo, that wants to get there for Bo, that wants to finish what Bo started and take the baton. It's yours now, Stiddy. Run with it, baby.
Yeah.
We all believe in you,
Think about when Osweiler came in relief of Manning years back and won like 5 games.
Yeah.
No one really talks about that, and so this is a chance now not just to come in and be a stopgap till Bo gets back. This is it now. You get 2 games, you might have a Super Bowl ring.
That's right,
man. So
you win 2, you win a Super Bowl.
Exciting time for him. Put your phone away, put everything away, shut off all the distractions, because now everybody that knows Stiddy's going to be calling him won tickets and like all this, that, and the other. Just get focused. Do what you've been doing all year, preparing to be the guy. Now you are the guy. Go out there and show us. It's going to be fun to see.
It's going to be fun to see. An incredible game.
Battle tested.
Is he battle tested? We are going to see. I think he is. But hey, a fantastic win. Broncos get it done, 33-30 in overtime. What a win for Broncos
You
country.
like your gear, don't
I
you?
do like this gear. Thank you, Flip. AFC Championship game on Sunday. We're going to be bringing you the cold tub and a walkthrough next week. But we got a walkthrough coming for you later today, maybe tomorrow. So thanks for joining us, guys. He's Jake,
Again.
the Plumber. I am Nathan, the Jackson. This was the cold tub.
Peace,
Later.
love, and umbo mushrooms.
You ever think about what it would have been like if you had mushrooms when we were playing?
Yeah, Nate, I think about it all the time.
All the time?
All the time. I'm thinking about it right now.
Plummer throws an interception.
Hey, man, take it off. You're going to be all right, man. Keep your head in there, all right?
Nice throw, plunger.
Yeah, to us.
You suck.
Yeah!
Touchdown! Woo! Dolphin noise!
Dolphin noise!
Are you going to be okay? Here, take this.
Yeah, man, I'm going to be okay.
You got it, man. You're Jake Plummer, man.
We got this, man. I got a great night's sleep last night. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm relaxed. Let's go get this done. Our replenishing sleep capsules across the board, 5-star reviewed. People are sleeping better, sleeping longer hours, getting more REM sleep. These will help you get a good night's rest. Go to getumbo.com and try our replenishing sleep capsules.